Welcome to Messages from Above, Pick a Card readings. This reading is for the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius for March 2023. As you can see, there are 3 cards here in front of you. Which card is your focus going to? Which card is really drawing you in? If you are being drawn to more than one card, it could be an idea to listen to that card reading as well, because there could be a message for you in there also. These readings are general readings, and so the messages may or may not apply, and that's okay. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you do like the readings, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and remember to hit the notification bell so that you are made aware of the upcoming videos. There will be timestamps in the description box below for each of the card readings. And I will start with card number 1. Okay, for those of you who picked card 1, let's have a look and see what the message is for you. Okay, we have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So this card is saying that you have the free will to be you, to do you the way that you want to be, and not to feel pressured to do what others feel is the right thing for you. It's only when we are in true sovereignty, when we actually take control of our own life and not listen to other people's versions of how we should be or how we should act. It's only then that you are truly free. You are you have freedom because you are doing your life the way that you want to do it, rather than feel pressured to live the way somebody else wants you to live. We are really powerful beings, and so it's by our thoughts of how we wish to live our life that we can create our own happiness. Because what we put out into the universe is what we will get back. Okay. Let's have another message, please, for card 1. What card message goes with this reading, please, for card 1? Another message, please. Another message, please. Okay, I think we'll take that one. Choice. Free will, courage, willpower, change. Which actually ties in really well, doesn't it, with the freedom card. Your free will, your willpower, your courage for the choices that you make. So this is actually our solar plexus chakra. So it's all about our own personal power, and it's about our identity and our individuality. It's about having that freedom of choice of how you present yourself, how you present your personality, and by having the confidence in being who you are is how you gain that free will and that willpower to change and move forward with the choices that you make. It's having the confidence in those choices that you make. Okay, let's have further messages, please, that go with this reading. What messages go along with this card, please? further messages are there, please, for card 1? The messages, please. Okay, that one. What are the messages there, please, for card 1? Okay, we will take the one that flipped, which is that one. Let's see what we have. So we have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. And Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, with this Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, so although we do have free will, there are some things that are already predestined for our soul's journey, for our journey in this incarnation. And these are chosen or imprinted in our soul's mission before we even incarnate here. And when we are here, those lessons, those things that were imprinted are guided. We are guided divinely to actually bring those lessons or those imprints in our soul forward. Okay, so I will go to the book and read on that for you. So, Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Akasha exists in the 5th dimension and the library of souls. All soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons and more exist here. We each have access to this information of the past, present and future and can tap into it at any time. While we have free will, there are also points on the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned, soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you chose to work for, a relationship you plan to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you are waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey and you are exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spirit world. To trust the signs coming. To take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha and you are being given the go-ahead to proceed. Okay, so we have Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Okay, with this card, this is saying that you came here with a mission, a double mission, which was to channel information and also to help lift humanity by shining the light on the dark and also by raising the vibration of planet Earth, but of humanity on Earth. So I'll go to the book and read on that. So, Pleiades. The Pleiadians are a group of stars being dedicated to raising the vibration of the planet and sharing new consciousness through creations and technology. They have been incarnating on Earth since near the beginning of humanity. You are a soul who has a double mission: to grow at soul level and to raise the vibration of the planet. If you have been called to write, speak or channel, this is your sign to keep doing it. Your work is divinely guided. Of all the souls, Pleiadians are the chattiest, and so perhaps you have already started channeling some of this work into the third dimension. Thank you for doing your part in the great plan. Your presence and unique light is needed. So that goes quite well with that, doesn't it? Divinely guided. And that's what you had planned in your incarnation, for your incarnation. Okay, let's have a look. What other messages do we have, please, for card 1 to go with this reading? What messages are there, please? Further messages, please. Okay, we take that one. Further messages, please, for card 1. What message goes with this reading, please? Okay, that one. Let's have a look, see what we have here. Refresh. Where in your world do you need to open the windows? What part of you is yearning for fresh air? Consciously breathe newness into whatever is feeling tired or outdated. Intuitively sense what is required in these areas and make space for these parts of you to come back to life, revived and restored. Trust. Don't let doubt cloud your vision or dull the expansion of your true self. Trust in your abilities, gifts, intuition, path and eternal wisdom, and you will find a bolder confidence and a deeper appreciation for your life. Trust that you are here for a reason and you are an important part of life on earth, which ties into both the Akasha and the Pleiades card. Trust that you are here for a reason. It was imprinted in your soul's contracts to impart your wisdom and your knowledge and to help humanity in this lifetime. Okay. Further messages, please, for card 1 that go with this reading, please. Further messages. Okay. That was just a bad shuffle. They didn't jump. Further messages, please. Further messages, please, that go with this reading. Okay, we'll take those 2. We have restriction, 8 of Swords, and 5 of Pentacles, isolation. Okay. Okay, now with this 8 of Swords, restriction, this is saying that, are you feeling restricted in some way? Do you have some choices that you need to make? Are you feeling stuck and you don't quite know how to resolve that? This card is letting you know that you need to make those choices so that you may be free again. This actually ties in quite well with this isolation card, because are you isolating yourself because of feeling stuck? Because you know that there's something that needs to change, but you're quite fearful of changing it. So this ties in really well with this choices card and the freedom card, that you know you need to have the courage to change, to get past this restriction, to get past this fear that you may be holding on to, that you are isolating yourself. With this isolation card, this could be that you're feeling isolated because of your finances. And this is saying that, you know, this will pass. It's not a long-term thing. It's just something that you need to be going through at this moment in time to perhaps instigate change and to exercise your free will to make those changes happen. It's only by facing the fears that we have that we actually find our freedom. Okay, so they are your messages. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, thank you for listening. Okay, for those of you who picked card 2, let's have a look and see what message we have for you. Okay, we have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay, so our soul's journey in this incarnation is actually all about growth and expanding our consciousness and our awareness. We are constantly being given signposts along the way to help us expand our consciousness and help us to grow. It's being mindful that to disregard all the chaos and the chatter that's going on around us, which are distractions, to actually focus on what spirit or source is actually showing us. We are shown opportunities all the time, and it's up to us to actually take note of those and to actually take advantage of those opportunities, because they are given to us by source, by spirit, to actually help us on our soul's journey. It's just we need to be aware that these are being shown to us, and not be distracted so that we miss these opportunities. But you know, if they are for our soul's growth, for our awareness and our consciousness to grow, then they will be shown to us again, but we just have to make sure that we are paying attention. Okay, so let's have a look and see what other message, please, goes with this reading for card 2. What is the message that goes with this reading, please, for card 2? Message, please, for card 2. Okay, we'll take that one. We have responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment. Okay, so again, it's sacral chakra. It's about our own self-power. It's about our individuality and our confidence. It's about having the courage and the strength of will to follow what what we need to do. It's about taking, you know, responsibility for the things that we do and the things we say. we need to take responsibility for, you know, our own growth, for our own self-empowerment, and for our own fulfillment. We can only rely on ourselves. You know, in the end, in the 3D world, we only have us that we can rely on. So we need to take responsibility for the decisions that we make in this 3D world. Okay. What other cards go with this message, please? What other messages are there, please? Yes, okay, that one. And further messages, please. What do we have? We have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms, and the Crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Okay, Council of Light. Okay, this card is letting you know that there is a group of divine beings, if you like, who are watching over you. They are in the spirit world, and they are basically your guides. They are there for your guidance. They are there for you, so that if you need any help or any assistance, they are there to help you achieve your soul mission, your goals, while you are incarnated on this earth. Because we all have free will, you actually have to ask for their help. They are unable to intervene in any situation, because that goes against universal karmic laws. You need to ask them for help. It's only when you ask that they can actually assist you. And it doesn't matter with what. No task is too big or too small. They are a group of ascended masters who are just waiting for you to achieve your soul mission while incarnated here. So if you are struggling with something in particular and you need help, or you need a light to be shone on a situation, ask your Council of Light helpers to help you with that. As I say, they can't intervene. You know, they can't help you, they can't give you signs, or, you know, unless you actually ask for it. Again, it's like taking responsibility for your situations, and it's only through you asking can you get the help that's required. Okay, and with the Crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Okay, so this may be emotions that you're holding on to. This could be a relationship you're holding on to. This could be a job, or you know, a friendship circle that you are you know, holding on to, that's not really serving your highest good anymore. You will know what that is, because you'll be able to feel what it is. You know exactly what it is. So this card is asking you to sit and think and ask yourself the question, why are you clinging on to it? What is it that you are holding on to that is not serving your highest good? It's only by letting go of that which isn't serving you which helps you to expand your consciousness, to help you grow. Trying to think if there's anything else coming forward for this. We need to be truthful with ourselves, with things that are not really for our highest good, and we need to understand that sometimes things fall away, sometimes, you know, we hold on to emotions without even realizing it, but we have to let all that go. We need to allow those things to come up to the surface so that we can release them. It's only by releasing them and getting rid of the things that are no longer serving us, which makes space for that which does serve our highest good to come in. Okay. Right, let's have a look and see. Any other messages, please? What other messages are there for card 2? Okay, thank you. What other message is there that goes with this reading, please, for card 2? Okay, we'll take that one. So we have prayer. Prayer is for everyone, no matter what your beliefs. Who you pray to and how you pray is up to you. But it is important that you pray often and with a grateful heart. Pray fiercely with love as though your wants, needs and deep desires have already been met. Sanctuary. Your home, whether it's a tent, a caravan, a boat, a room or a house, is your sanctuary. Have an honest look at where you live and make time to create a haven that is a blissful palace for you to rest, play and heal. You know, that could go quite in well with this crumbling card, that what's in your home that you're hanging on to that doesn't actually represent who you are anymore. You know? Okay. Other messages are there, please, for card 2 that go with this reading? Okay, we'll take those 2. We have 6 of Cups, support, and 3 of Swords, heartache. Okay, perfect cards. So Council of Light, 6 of Cups, support. Your Council of Light, the divine beings that are watching over you, are there offering you support. You just have to ask. So that ties in really well with that. You know, it's also showing that you have support around you, even if you're not quite aware of it. You are always supported and guided by Source, by the universe. If you are surrounded by people, like-minded people, then you know that you also have their support as well for anything that you may be going through. It's about being aware of these things that, you know, sometimes we do feel alone and that we don't have anyone, you know, that's looking out for us or that we can turn to. Well, this card is letting you know that you always have support, always. Okay, and 3 of Swords, heartache. Okay, so heartache, let it go, let it fall away. Don't cling on to it, don't hang on to it. It's not serving you. We all have heartache at one time or another, And it's how we deal with that which is a testament to ourselves. You know, if we do hang on to it, for what purpose is that? Why? Is that for our highest good? No, it's not, because it's stopping us from moving forward. So we need to let these things go. It's not worth holding on to sadness, holding on to grief, holding on to heartache, because it doesn't help with bringing in something that replaces it. When we let go of heartache, we can then experience more joy. We can let more happiness in. We make room for someone else or something else to come in and replace that. But every moment that we hang on to that, we're blocking our growth. We're blocking our growth forward. We're blocking our expanded consciousness. Okay, so they are your card readings. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you. And until next time, thank you for listening. Okay, card 3, let's have a look and see what the message is that you have been drawn to. Okay, we have surrender. I can release my need to control. Okay, I think sometimes we forget that we can't control everyone and everything. That's our ego who wants to believe that, and it's not true. We can control how we react to things, but we can't control what those things always are. When we surrender, we actually then allow things to happen in a more organic way. By releasing control and by surrendering, we allow the universe to actually then bring forward for us the things that are meant for us. When we try to control situations, they don't necessarily always work out the way that we hope them to. So by surrendering and releasing that control, the universe takes over. And that's when doors that have previously been closed for us may actually open for us, because it's in universal timing, it's in divine timing. It's not always in our timing. That's us trying to control a situation. By surrendering to source, by surrendering control and allowing source or the spirit world to take over, you actually then will have more things come to you, because you've surrendered. You are at peace. You are allowing that which is for you to come to you in a most organic way. Okay. Let's have a look and see what other messages are there for you. What messages go with this card, please? Okay, we'll take that one. Choice, free will, courage, willpower, change. Okay, that was actually the same card as one of the others in this reading. So this card is coming to you at this time because you may have choices that you need to make, and it's coming to you at this time to say that, be careful of the choices you make. Think about the choice that you need to make. and don't make the choices based on previous behaviours or previous similar situations, because that's not going to be for your highest good. If it's not for your highest good, then you need to surrender those old behaviours and those old patterns of the choices that you've made in the past, so that these better choices could come through for you for your highest good. You know, what do you want to achieve? You know, and this is how is having that courage to go for what it is that you want, the ambition, to have the courage to go forward with the ambition that you have. And that may be that you need to change certain things in your life to enable that to occur. So surrender, again, tying into the surrender, it's surrendering old ways of being. It's surrendering old patterns of behaviour, because it's things that need to change so that you do actually embrace everything for your highest good. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's have further messages, please. For card 3, further messages please for card 3. Okay, that one. Further messages please. Okay, that one. So we had soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. We do have a soul family, and that can be in the spirit world as well as in the physical world. Know that you can always ask your soul family in the spirit world for guidance, for help. You don't have to do it alone, because there is always someone that is there for you, offering support and guidance. When you are surrounded by your soul tribe, the like-minded people that you are drawn to in the physical world, they will know exactly how to help you, because you are all connected. Our soul tribe in the physical world is our soul family from the spirit world as well. We've been connected to these people in the past. That's why we're all drawn together again now in the physical. So know that you can always call on your soul tribe, on your soul family for help and guidance. And take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay, so this is saying that basically you're doing something the same over and over and over again, and it's time to stop. It's time to take a break, rethink a situation and look at it from a different way. So that ties into the surrender, as in surrender the control, because of what you've been doing is not actually working at the moment, and you need to surrender that control of that so that the door will open, so that the light will shine on the next step that you may need to take. Again, it ties in also to the choice card. You know, it's like having the courage to see that something's not working and that you're just going like on a treadmill, constantly heading in one direction but not actually getting anywhere. So it's time to stop, rethink, surrender control, ask for some help so that you can actually see the way forward more clearly, with more clarity. Okay. Can we have further messages, please, for card 3? Okay, that one. And that one. Awakening. As you awaken, your luminous spirit is becoming clear and conscious. You are rising into a lighter, more responsive and expansive way of being. The universe wants you to know that you are safe to live this way, that you are supported to awaken into a higher version of yourself. Okay, beautiful card. And pleasure. If you haven't been experiencing deep joy lately, look at the ways you've been avoiding pleasure. How does your body genuinely crave pleasure each day? Where are your inner blocks to pleasure? What have you been taught about pleasure? Look into this without judgment as you unravel what you find, and intentionally look for ways to allow more pleasure in your life. So is that because you've been on the treadmill constantly working, that you haven't given yourself the time to take a break, to actually experience some downtime? Okay. Final messages, please. Card 3. Final messages for card 3 that go with this reading, please. Final messages. Okay, that one. And that one. What do we have? We have stress, 9 of Swords, and death, angel of transformation. Okay, so we'll start with the stress one. So 9 of Swords, stress. Is that because you're constantly on this treadmill and that you're stressed because you're not getting anywhere? You need some pleasure in your life to relieve that stress. It's not working what you're doing already, so surrender the control over what it is you're doing. Release the stress, take the break, enjoy some pleasure. Angel of transformation. You're awakening. You're transforming. This is an amazing card. Ask for help from your soul family if you feel like there's things that you're not handling very well. They're there to help you and support you. You're transforming, you're having a transformation, something, you'll feel the changes that are going on around you. And perhaps that is because you have surrendered control over certain situations, that you're now looking at things in a different way. And that's part of your transformation, is that you're not stuck in the old ways of doing things, in the old patterns of thoughts and beliefs. Okay, so they are your messages. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you, and until next time, thank you for listening.